Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today, I would like to discuss with you with respect to organized and unorganized sectors in India. But why I am talking about this particular topic today? I have decided to discuss regarding this topic because the government decided to open bank accounts to those people who are working in the unorganized sectors. And if you look at some other countries like United States of America, Germany, Japan, or China, so these are all the nations where all the workforce is present only in the organized sectors. But unfortunately, in a country like India, even after 70 years of independence, lots of people are still there in the unorganized sectors. Once the people are in the unorganized sectors, maybe the domestic workers, maybe the people who are involved in the construction activities, maybe the people who are, this auto drivers, the taxi drivers, or hackers, all these people, meaning the street vendors, all these are the people who will be falling under the category of the unorganized sector. And there is no proper protection to these people. If you look at India, crores of people are present in this particular sector where there is no protection is given. Of course, there are some schemes to protect the people who belong to this category. And in the year 2008, when Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister, so an act was also passed to protect the interests of the people in the unorganized sectors. But unfortunately, this implemented properly, and that is the reason why the problems of these people are still continuing. And especially after the demonetization of a 500 rupee currency note and a 1000 rupee currency note, the problems of this section of the society has increased like anything. Even for the people who have the bank accounts, it is becoming very difficult to draw the currency. Even today also, starting from November 8th, even today also, there are very, very long queues, there are serpentine queues that are present in front of the ATMs and the banks. And these are the people who are trying to draw the money from their accounts. But when it comes to the people who are into unorganized sector, they may have a little money, and that money may be present in the form of the old currency notes. Since they have been demonetized now, so they may have little money, but they cannot use that money because it is no more a legal tender. And that is the reason why we have seen the pictures in some of the cities in the country where these poor people who are present in the unorganized sector, they are holding 500 rupee currency note in their hand, and they came to know that begging for the food for their survival and the survival of the children. So obviously, at least now, the government has to take certain measures. 70 years after independence is really a long period. By now, everything would have become, these organized sectors. But unfortunately, lots of unorganized sectors are present, and crores of people are working in these unorganized sectors, and many of them have no bank accounts. So that is the reason why this is the time that the government has to focus on these people. But what do you mean? What do you mean by this organized sector and unorganized sectors? Organized sectors are those sectors, and the people who are working in those sectors are protected by the government. They are protected by the establishments. Certain rules and regulations have been established in the organized sectors. And when it comes to unorganized sectors, there is nothing like any protection. There is nothing like any equal pay for equal work. No medical facilities, no health facilities. That is the reason why, if you look at some of the companies that are established, maybe government or the private companies, So these are the companies that are established with the government's permission and they are holding the licenses. And the people who are working over there, they are protected. That is the reason why their healthcare will be taken by the concerned companies. Periodical pay review will also take place. Insurance claim is also there for them. Bank accounts are there and their money can be credited to the bank accounts, but nothing will be there for the unorganized sectors. Maybe the BD workers, construction workers, or the people who are working in the working as a domestic helpers, are the people who are considered to be the street vendors. And these are the unorganized sector, they don't have any protection under the government. No housing, no health care, no education, nothing. And for them, in order to get the loan, since they do not have the bank accounts, it's really impossible for them to get the bank loans. Even for other people also, the rules are very stringent to get the bank loans. Until and unless these are the very big corporates, they will be given the loans. And for other people, right, it's a really difficult task. And for those people who are in the unorganized sector, it's really impossible to get the loan from the banks. That is the reason why the people who are in the unorganized sectors, they depend more on the private money lenders. And private money lenders are those people who are giving the money on the very, very high interest rate. And it becomes very difficult for the people in the unorganized sector to pay back the interest, to pay back the, the principal amount. And that is leading to the mounting of the pressures on them. And very, very unfortunate to say one thing, the people who are there in the construction work are, these BD workers are the people in the unorganized sector. According to the latest report, every year 5,000 members are dying who are present in the unorganized sectors. So this is confirmed by National Sample Survey Organization, that is called NSSO, and today we are calling it as National Sample Survey Office. This is the office that is that will conduct the socio-economic survey in India. And it was established long back in the year 1950. And that particular organization is working under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. And according to the report of this NSSO, 5,000 people in the unorganized sectors are dying. So this is all because, for example, if you look at this, I referred to this program so many number of times during our current affairs sessions. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. So under this particular act, this is the largest people's program in the country. And under this program, the people in the rural areas will be given minimum 100 days of guaranteed employment in every financial year. But where is the protection for them? Look at the temperatures. Look at the temperatures in India. And if you look at these people, so they are asked to go and they are going and working. They are working, that's okay, but where is the protection for them during the working hours? Under this scorching sun, water is not available, shelter is not available, proper medical facilities are not available, and you are asking the people to work over this. Is it not a shame on the democracy even after the so many years of independence? That is the reason why it is a time now, and those are the people who are voting for the politicians in the elections. And with those elections, the politicians are getting elected. They are becoming the representatives of the people, and they are going to the assemblies and they are going to the parliament. Some of them are becoming the ministers. But ministers are the so-called the representatives. What are you doing for these sectors? Constitution in the directive principles is talking about the equal pay for equal work. Is it present in India? Definitely not. That is the reason why different pay scales are present in different sectors. Meaning is simple, though the constitution is talking something about equal pay for equal work for both women, men and women, under the constitution, because it is coming under the DPSP, that is not being implemented properly. But that is the reason why, another point, let me tell you, that is the reason why there is no registration for these people. That is the reason why out of so many people, just 45 lakhs, just 45 lakhs of the people are covered under various schemes, and remaining crores of people are not covered under any schemes. So this is the time that the government has to look towards these people, and these unorganized sectors must be transformed into the organized sectors, recognize them, and start giving them equal pay for equal work, and let the bank accounts be open to them. This is the decision that is taken by the government now, and the bank managers who are present at the district level, in association with the district collector, they are asked to go to the villages and find out the people in the unorganized sectors and open the bank accounts for them. The moment you have a bank account, there is a possibility of savings. Whatever the money that you are getting, that will be, this is credited to their accounts. All right, that is the point number one. Point number two, how exactly the people in the unorganized sectors are being exploited. They are being exploited. How? Look at the construction workers. Look at the BD workers. Maybe, my dear close friends, some of you are maybe aware of this. The amount that is being paid to the people is shown very high in the records than the actual amount that is being paid to the people. Hope you are getting this. Meaning the people in the unorganized sectors are receiving less than what is being shown in the records. And there is a huge gap between what you are showing in the records and what actually is being paid. This is nothing but a very systematic exploitation of a common man. Since they are not aware of all these things, they are not questioning. If anybody questions, that person will be suppressed. And in majority of the cases, it is a lack of awareness. It is a lack of awareness. That is the reason why awareness has to be created. That is possible again through the education. But the people in the unorganized sectors, they don't have the education, and their children also don't have the education. They are not covered under any scheme. They are not covered under any, the so-called the medical schemes. Then what is the meaning of providing the protection to them? Then what is the meaning of the social security in India? And that is completely absent. Laws are present, the schemes are present, but not being implemented properly. So this is the time, at least now, especially after the demonetization, the problems of these people, these people, so we cannot think of this. They suffered like anything. They may have some money, 1000 rupee currency note in their hand, 500 rupee currency note in their hand, but they cannot use it. Then what do they eat? The people who are elite, or the people who are in the middle class or upper middle class, they may have the plastic currency in the form of credit card or debit card, and they may use it. But what about a common man? Why even today also, the people are standing in front of the banks in a very, very long queues? And recent information. Yesterday, it seems that lots of this new 500 rupee currency notes have come to Hyderabad, it seems. But after the notes, a large amount of 500 rupee currency notes have reached Hyderabad, then the bank officials found that there are some faults in these currency notes. Again, all the currency notes were sent back. Is it a way of working? How long you will see that the people will suffer in the country like this? Of course, the idea of demonetization, we never objected for this. It's a very, very good one. But at the same time, this a common man has to be taken into consideration, because in your elections, Mr. Politicians, these are the common people who vote in the elections and not the allied peoples. And the survey says very clearly, the people in the rural areas, the people who are uneducated, and the people who are illiterates, and the people who are in the unorganized sectors, majority of them are coming forward and voting in your elections, expecting that the politicians will do something. Unfortunately, the problems remained problems. Rather, the problems are increasing. At least now, there is a hope with this government. Government has to concentrate on this. Government is cleansing the system. It is not just getting back the black money that is present in the system, but at the same time, lots of things are to be done. The people and the country has lots of hopes on this government. Maybe the government will be taking the quick decisions and implement those decisions. And in every decision, the interest of the common man has to be addressed. Otherwise, whatever the decision you take, that decision will not be sufficient for rectifying the whole system. And whatever the changes you want to make in the system, the government, the changes should bring the happiness in the lives of the people, especially the poor. So this is what is expected from the government. So that's all for today. I'll stop at this stage. Hope you followed each and every sentence of mine, and what are the current affairs we have discussed this month. I will be uploading in our site tomorrow, and that you can download and that you can start reading it. And I wish you all a very, very, very good luck for every one of you. There are so many examinations in the country, and please write all the exams, whatever the examination you are writing. Please prepare with concentration and with commitment. Efficiency has to play a crucial role. Your efficiency levels must be increased day by day, and expecting all of you to be in the government service so that the problems for the people will be reduced. And today is the last day of 11th month, and we are entering into the last month of 2016. And once we go back to go to this 2017, and if we look back in the year 2016, definitely there should be something that what we have achieved, right? Especially in the form of the knowledge. That is the reason why take the things very seriously, understand the problems in the society, cooperate with various people, don't get angry, don't be frustrated, be patient, and utilize the time very properly so that the things will be done. You will be happy, family will be happy, and the society will be happy. Once you go to 2017, look back to 2016, and you should feel happy by looking at 2016. So this is how the life has to continue. Clear? And as ever, every time I say, my support to every one of you will continue like this forever. And I wish you all a very, very good luck. Sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.